What's going on, Bears fans? Coming back at you another edition of Bear Down Forever. I just want to talk to y'all real quick about a few things going on with the Chicago Bears. So, as y'all know that the Bears they lost Thomas Graham Jr. and he was actually signed to the Cleveland Browns active roster. But since they lost Thomas Graham Jr., they signed Harrison Hand. He's a cornerback as well. He's 5'11 and a half. He's 197 pounds. He ran a 4.52 40 in the combine. He was a fifth-round draft pick by Minnesota in 2020. So they replaced Graham with another corner, but so it's not the same because we knew what Thomas Graham could do and everything, and we'll see what's going to happen with Harrison Hand and if he ever gets elevated, if he stays on the practice squad. We just don't know what is going to happen. So Lucas Patrick is an honorary captain for Cheesy Head Week. So we know that probably has to do with the fact that he used to play there and everything. And so he said it's going to be emotional, and he said he has no hard feelings toward the organization. He said he can't because that's the organization that gave him the opportunity to be in the NFL. And the injury report is out, and Velus Jones Jr. is still on it. He was limited in practice, so he's back to practicing, but just limited. And Riley Reef is on it as well, and he was for his shoulder, and he was also limited as well. So don't know exactly what happened, but and also the Bears brought back Michael Schofield, and they put Alex Leatherwood on a non-football injury list due to non-football illness due to him contracting mono. So he'll be out for at least 4 weeks. So the Bears, the Bears being 1-0 is it's not the first time they've been 1-0, but it's going to be a tough task to beat the Packers. And I'm sure you all know that the Packers have really, really owned this rivalry in recent years. And I mean, recent going back for a long time. And it hasn't really been close. But this is a different team, a different regime, and the Packers have a young group of receivers. So, and I know we got one of the youngest teams in the league, but I believe that if they could continue to get to the quarterback and make him uncomfortable, because I mean he's a veteran and he's gonna do his thing, but they have to make sure that they stop the run. They gotta tackle. They gotta wrap up and tackle. Brisker said that he knows that he missed the tackles, but he knows that he needs to wrap up and be more secure in his tackle. Excuse me. And Kyler Gordon said that the play that he got a little burnt on, he realizes that it was a mistake that he made and not something that the receiver did. So he has to make sure that he stays true to his keys, and he does he has his coverage together, because Watson can get behind you, and I don't know if he drops open passes like that against the Bears. So we're just gonna have to see. But it is what it is, and yeah. So they're calling the Bears frauds because they're 1-0. So they're dead spin saying that. Excuse me. Dead spin saying that the Bears are frauds because they're 1-0, but it's, just like Mike Martz, he talked real bad about Justin Fields and said that he deflated the team. I'm like, how could he deflate the team when the team won? Because he stepped up to play in the second half. But that's just him. That's who he is. I mean, I think he just likes to hear himself talk. I think he just can't believe that he's not relevant and anymore, especially when it comes to the NFL. So it's just sad that there's just so much hate out there, but it is what it is. So yeah, it's the whole Lucas Patrick and Tevin Jenkins rotation thing is probably going to go in again because Patrick has been practicing. He's still wearing the club. When the reporters asked him about how far along is he said, "Well, that's a question for the training staff," which of course, because the reporters know that they cannot answer those questions according to their health. It has to come from the medical or the coaches. But they try and get them to slip up. It's just crazy. So there will possibly be another rotation going on again this week. We know for a fact that he's definitely going to play against the cheezy heads. So we're going to see what's going to happen as far as that's concerned. And the cheesy heads do have a reputation, especially the quarterback. He does not normally have two bad games in a row. So it's a possibility that he could definitely have a good game coming up on Sunday night. But you know what? That don't mean the Bears can't win. Just because 12 has a good game, that don't mean the Bears can't beat them. They got some young players who stepped up and played very well. So from their secondary players to the defensive linemen, they play with, and the offensive linemen too. I mean, they look good. The rookies looked real good. The offensive line didn't look bad either in the game, and they did a good job against that stout 49 up front. And I mean, I like the way it looked. Tevin Jenkins had one of the highest ratings on PFF. I think he had the actual highest rating on PFF for this past week, but which is awesome. But yeah, so I believe that they could pull this off. They just have to be disciplined. They have to be disciplined. They have to keep the penalties down, just like they did last week. Keep the penalties to a minimum and try and force more turnovers. And they have to be in good position. This way, if a ball does get tipped, they can be in a good position to catch the ball and take it back the other way. So yeah, so the cheesy heads are definitely going to run the ball, I believe, because they're going to try and limit the potential plays to their young receivers, and he's probably going to get his the one he said is his go-to. I can't think of the guy name. He a cheesy head, so it don't matter anyway. But it's a lot. It's a lot going on, and I'm excited. I'm really excited because so far so good, and the Bears can definitely keep this momentum going, and because they have an inside track to the cheesy heads because they have players that played there. And they have coaches that coach there, and actually, so they should have some insight on some of the things that's going on. But yeah, that's it. So I'm not gonna keep y'all too long. I appreciate y'all for checking me out. I always do. From the bottom of my heart. Still on the road to 200. I appreciate y'all. I really do. So Bear down forever. We're gonna be here forever. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, because you're a Bear fan and you know Bear fans. Tell them about this Bear fan. And we're gonna bear down forever together. So, that being said, I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Enjoy it. I'll be back coming to get y'all again. I'll get some more keys to victory. And we gonna check and see about any other roster moves or anything that happens. And if anything else changes, we shall see. So all right, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for checking me out. I'm out of here.